So here we are, fellas. We are back with the Crew Motorfest related video, because in this video we're gonna talk about the latest announcement made by Ubisoft relating to the Crew Motorfest with the Year 3 update. Yes, Year 3 update for the Crew Motorfest will be really huge because there's tons of new features and a lot of major changes relating to the game. So Season 8 will be releasing next month on November. And there will be a lot of brand new stuff, especially with brand new cars, brand new features, and also a brand new playlist. I think there's like two new playlists. The first one that we will get when the update is launching for Season 8 is the Street Racing playlist. And then in January for the second playlist, it kind of related to a BMW team playlist. Well, I mean, technically, Season 8 update kind of leans toward the BMW team update because the amount of BMW cars they adding in this update is really huge. But other than the BMW cars, they adding a brand new Ferrari that looks like the toenail, the Ferrari 12 Cylindry, the new Zenfo Aurora Tour, and then the Cadillac CL concept car, which is the wrong Cadillac concept car they added. They should add the Cadillac CN. Other than the new cars, they're also adding a brand new customization features like the stance customization and the new branded rims. So you have like a BBS, HRE, OZ Racing in the Crew Motorfest. Yeah, it's finally happening 2 years later. And then you also have a ranked grand race, which a lot of people expecting since day one, and we finally have a ranked mode for the grand race. So that's good, because at least we have something to grind for when we're playing grand races. And I think the ranked is kind of same like the Crew 2 PvP game modes. There's like bronze, silver, gold, and platinum. And those ranks will reset every season. So if there is a new season update, it will reset to bronze, so you have to grind for it again to get the platinum rewards. And then there's also like exclusive items that is obtainable by grinding the grand race rank. So yeah, that's good. And then in Season 9, there will be a huge game changer features, which is the track editor, or it's called the Track Forge. So you can create your own racetrack on land, sea, or maybe in the air. So that's cool. It kind of reminds us of the Trackmania games, you know? And then after that, they're also adding a brand new vehicle disciplines, which is the RC cars. That's really mad. And also the NASCAR. Yeah, we finally have an official partner with NASCAR in Season 9. So that's really cool. And I'm expecting a lot of stuff with the NASCAR, especially adding new oval tracks. And then also the full lineup for the drivers. And we finally have a new Toyota car, which is the Toyota Camry NASCAR. Yeah, a new Toyota confirmed, but it's a NASCAR car. Oh yeah, and they also adding 3 brand new islands. One of them are just like a playground arena that you can just like mess around. The arena is very cool, kind of reminds you of like the Hot Wheels DLC from Forza Horizon 3 or Forza Horizon 5. So you can just like mess around in the loops or maybe doing some stunt jumps. And the other 2 islands, the Molokai and the Lanai, is actually been revealed from the tweet a couple of days ago. So yeah, I guess it's just usable for, you know, creating our own racetrack or just like making our own playgrounds, unless IVT making some incredible ideas to 2 of these small islands. However, even though they still keep adding new stuff to the game with the new game-changing features, but they haven't fixed the huge problem with the Crew Motorfest internally. Especially with one of the most requested features since the game got launched 2 years ago is the proper functioning crossplay. That is still missing till these days. Because we know, like in the Crew Motorfest, they already said like, yes, this game will have a crossplay, but the only game modes that supports the proper crossplay is the PvP game modes like Demo Royale, Grand Race, the leaderboards like the Summit, Playlist, and also the custom mode leaderboards. That's it. So that's the only functioning crossplay that is working currently in this game. So yeah, it's kind of sad that they advertise the Crew Motorfest will have like a proper crossplay, but apparently it's not. So you can only play with your friends on different consoles by playing Grand Race or Demo Royale. It's kind of crazy if you think about it. Like Forza Horizon 5, for example, it has a proper functioning crossplay, so you can play with your friends on PS5 even though you're playing on PC. And then you can just like doing some events together or maybe cruising around in the free roam mode. for Forza Horizon 5. In 2025, we still haven't got a proper functioning crossplay. It's kind of crazy. After that, speaking about like a proper functioning crossplay, which kind of relates to it, is the lobby capacity in the Crew Motorfest. We're in 2025 and the Crew Motorfest is like 2 years old now. And yeah, you can only still fit 4 people in your party or in your crew. That's kind of crazy for 2023 racing games. Like the other competitor for an open world racing game, so for example Forza Horizon, you can fit like 12 people in your party or in your convoy. And I feel like the Crew Motorfest is very left behind compared to the Forza Horizon. Yeah, they're still using the same technology as the Crew 2, so you can only fit like 4 people in your crew. And well, it's even worse. So we are in free roam mode right now. And in free roam, you can only find 7 other people. Like, look at this, I can find people, I can find not available. So yeah, in free roam session, you can only find 7 other players, which means one free roam lobbies can only have like 8 people or 8 players. Okay, so we already know that the free roam session in the Crew Motorfest can only fit like 8 players per session. But if you go to the other game modes, and the most simple example is probably the custom show, you can have like 30 players in your custom show session. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. And then in like, for example, Demo Royale, or maybe in the Grand Race, you can fit like 28 and 32 players. Yeah, I don't get it why they only have like different player numbers in the different game modes, but not in the free roam. And probably it's just relating to the game engine or something, but I mean, there's no excuse. I mean, you have like the proper technology to expanding the lobbies for the free roam and also for the the crew party, because yeah, 4 people for your crew, it's very small. I mean, for the crew members, they should expand it to like 8 people in your crew is very enough. I mean, you can expand it to 16, but I mean that's too many. But 8 people in your crew is it's very enough. If I'm being honest, 8 players per free roam session, it kind of makes the game feels dead or maybe empty. I know a lot of you will think the same thing as me because yeah, 8 players in your free roam session, it kind of makes the game very dead. Because we already know the Crew Motorfest map is very dense and very huge. Like you have Oahu, you have Maui, you have the 3 different new islands in Season 9. Yeah, like the map is very huge, but with only 8 players per session, it's just very limited. I know a lot of you will try to like arrange some car meets in the Crew Motorfest free roam session, but with all the limited access, because maybe, I don't know, the developers is very lazy or something, to not expanding the free roam lobbies. Yeah, it's kind of sad. Like the Crew Motorfest is like the only hope for the open world racing games that we have. This game still has a lot of problems, apparently. And the next one is probably the huge issues relating to the Crew Motorfest. So every time you're trying to launch your game or maybe trying to play the game properly, the game will crash for no reason. I was just trying to log into my game and then this happened. Yeah, I just got an error screen out of nowhere. It says error occurred. You have to like, press OK or maybe just exit the game. But yeah, it's kind of funny that the game crashing issues always happen on the PS5 before, but yeah, they already fixed that. But for PC, because I know the player base is kind of small compared to the PlayStation players, they haven't fixed the crashing issues. Yeah, for PC platforms. I just hope, yeah, like the Season 8 update, they will fix the crashing issues and the optimization issues, because yeah, they haven't fixed that since maybe Season 6. And the other issue is, I know a lot of people is really demanding to have the private lobbies in the Crew Motorfest, because I know the hashtag #PrivateLobbies is already trending, especially in the Crew Motorfest community. but I don't think it will happen in like season 9 update. But I just hope they add like a private lobbies later on season 10, so we can host our own tournament and host our own, like, you know, community racing or something, or maybe a free roam session. I just hope they can add like a private lobby soon, because I know a lot of people really want to see or host their own private lobbies, especially for, you know, tournament or league purposes. And the other problems relating to the customization, probably this is my personal opinion, or maybe some of you all will agree with me. Yes, we are still missing the custom iridescent paint from the Crew 2. Yeah, it never exists in the Crew Motorfest. So the only way to get them, like this one for example, this color is only obtainable if you import it from the Crew 2. Same also for this guy right here in the Aston. Yeah, this is actually a custom iridescent paint, and it's only obtainable from the Crew 2. So the custom iridescent paint, like some of these guys in the custom show, yeah, it's only obtainable from the Crew 2 import. So you have to buy the cars from the Crew 2 and then get them transferred to the Crew Motorfest with the vehicle imports. Yeah, I mean, look at these paints. Like, it's kind of sad that it's only accessible or obtainable from the Crew 2, from the previous games. I don't know why IVT not adding these features back in the Crew Motorfest. I guess they forgot, because the custom iridescent paint, or maybe the fine-tune option for the iridescent paint, is still missing 2 years later. Oh, speaking of which, there's some guy with the... oh, it's Kojiro, okay. This guy, or Koji, has a custom iridescent paint on the Jaguar XJ220. So it must be imported from the Crew 2 by collection import. Yeah, however, yeah, you can get the custom iridescent paint from someone in the custom show. So yeah, I mean, that's a good idea. So I'm gonna buy the vehicle, and there we go. I got the custom paint. The custom paint XJ220. It looks really good though. So yeah, that's how you obtain the custom iridescent paint in the Crew Motorfest. Yeah, for the first one, we can get them from the Crew 2 and then get them transferred with collection import. And the second method to get the custom iridescent paint in Motorfest, well, get them from the custom show, because some of those guys will have some special iridescent paint that you can obtain. Yeah, example, like some of us will try to put the custom iridescent paint cars in the top 10 of the custom show, so everyone can obtain it for free. For example, like this guy in the Aston, using like a yellow and the mint green combination for the custom iridescent paint. I like this color, so I'm gonna buy this, and there you go. You can obtain the colors for free for everyone. So this is what we do. So if you really want to get some custom iridescent paint, go check out the custom show on PC, and there you go. You will have a lot of custom paint thanks to us. Yeah, probably all of you agree that the custom iridescent paint features is one of the most requested customization features, because it's missing in the Crew Motorfest. So yeah, IVT, can you add the custom iridescent paint features back in the Crew Motorfest? It's very easy. You can just like copy paste the code from the Crew 2 and then add them back in the Crew Motorfest, so we can paint our new cars that is recently added in the Crew Motorfest with a special paint. For example, like this Mercedes AMG 1, I just really want to see them with the custom iridescent paint. Or it will be really cool to see a custom iridescent paint on the new Aston Martin Vantage that we got this week. So on that note, I'm probably gonna end this video right here before I went too far with my rant. So if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to drop a like, subscribe, or maybe share to your friends and families. And I hope I see you guys again on the next video. So yeah, it's only just like a small talk about the Crew Motorfest updates, and they still haven't fixed the huge issues yet relating to this game. They're only adding stuff that not a lot of people want. It's kind of crazy. So yeah, see you next video, take care, and goodbye.